Megachurch pastor Joel Osteen announcing that Lakewood Church will be reopening for in-person services starting in October 18th. But the measures, the restrictions, let's talk about this, guys, because this is insane. I'm going to get into it. Before I go any further, guys, if you enjoy my daily content here on YouTube, I encourage you could help support my ministry over on Patreon as little as $5 a month, patreon.com/conservativetruth. That link in the description gets you access to over 20 exclusive podcasts where I talk a lot more about sensitive information. Plus, you get the alerts for anything that posts on Patreon, unlike YouTube, where you don't get all the alerts. So you guys got to check my channel all the time so you don't miss anything. Check it after you get done watching this video. Also, like this video, share it, hit the bell, subscribe, and I wear the glasses because I'm blind. Now, Joel Osteen making the announcement here a couple of days ago that Lakewood is reopening, everybody. It's reopening after being shut down since February. That's right. They've held no in-person services there. They've been doing everything online. But on October the 18th, the big return for Lakewood. But it's not the kind of return that you would expect. No, the restrictions that they're going to be having in place here is insane. We're talking about everyone having to wear masks. The church is only going to be open at 25% capacity, okay? Temperature checks and corona screening questions. These people are going to be asked questions, the whole contact tracing deal. Yeah, that's exactly what these people are going to have to deal with if and when they show up here to the church. So my question is it even worth it for people to even show up at Lakewood with all these sort of restrictions? Let me just say this, because Joel Osteen, I am not a fan of this guy whatsoever. I wasn't a big fan of him, for really, years now. I haven't really. But earlier this year, this is the same Osteen that was out there marching in the streets of Houston with Black Lives Matter. That's right. He was marching out there with them. And then he also did the whole Blackout Tuesday thing where people were, changing the colors on their social medias to, yeah, we're with BLM. Yeah, we're with them. Osteen was out there marching with these fools. He's a fake. He's a phony. He is a phony. He doesn't fight for his people. He doesn't fight at all. You compare this guy to Pastor John MacArthur in California. I've been talking a lot about Pastor John over there. Everything that his church has been through. Being forced to close down. Did he just lay down and just give up and say, okay, we'll stay closed. We'll obey what the city's saying. We'll obey what the governor's saying. No, this guy has been fighting. He's been showing up every Sunday, holding services despite, the lawsuit that's against him, the governor's orders to shut his church down, the injunction that was filed against him. He's been showing up there every week. They've been trying to say, well, you got to wear masks and all this. He says, no, this is a peaceful protest. We're going to gather and worship because we are called by God to do so. What a difference in two pastors. John MacArthur and Joel Osteen. There is no comparison in my view. I have so much respect for what Pastor MacArthur has done there in Sun Valley for his church, Grace Community Church, but for Joel Osteen, I have no respect for this guy whatsoever. To me, none of these churches should have closed in the first place. I don't care if it's a mega church or a tiny little church out in the country. To me, it does not matter. You should have kept your doors open from the beginning, but now that you're opening, they're all excited. We're so excited to have people back October 18th, but it's going to be, we're pretty much under surveillance the entire time. You got to wear a mask. You got to distance. That's not how the body of Christ was supposed to be operating in. We're not meant to be separated from each other. We're not meant to be apart. We're not meant to have slave muzzles on our faces singing into a mask, okay? Temperature checks and corona screening. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try to calm down. I'm going to take a deep breath. Because you got to be very aware of who these people are, what they represent, what kind of backbone they have or don't have. In this case, Osteen doesn't have one, okay? He'll sit there, put a little smile on his face, okay? Maybe that's the only good thing about him having to wear a mask, because we won't have to look at that ridiculous, cheesy smile that he always has on there that I think is just like surgically was put there for him. But I don't agree with all these restrictions, everything. He should have been fighting from the beginning. I would have had more respect for him if he would have done that from the get-go. But what do you guys think? You can let me know down below in the comment section. Maybe you disagree with me and you're all about these restrictions and you like Pastor Joel, and God bless you if you do. I have no ill will towards you. That's your opinion. You can have it. You're entitled to it. But look, I'm going to call things out the way I see them because that's what I do here. Guys, thank you again so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you, and I'll talk with you soon.